hope everyone's doing well. I have a new planner cover and I wanted to go over my planner setup once and for all so you can see it and understand my method of planning and see what I did with the paper. I want to show you the sides and it is beautiful. Now, I will tell you right now that I am not good at pronouncing the name of this company. It's Papeterie. I will figure it out. I will learn. But I will post it everywhere so you can get your own planner. It is so beautiful. This is so beautiful and it's very smooth. I don't know if I just overloaded it. You can see right here how it's folding. I think I may have overloaded it. That string that's sticking out, that is me. I did that. And everything else is just so nice. It's so smooth and I really enjoy it. Here is the, I guess, the entryway and of the planner, or the beginning of the planner, and it has a little foldy, you put your stuff in here, and then it has a zipper. These reflection cards are from Cloth and Paper. They have monthly, weekly, and daily. And the self-care card is from Casa Vici. I apologize for my nails. It's been a rough one, but I wanted to do this because I'm just excited about it. Here's the Casa Vici task card. It's beautiful. And then we have another quote here. There is no goal I cannot achieve. My Eternal Gems by Karina bookmark. And then of course over here we have a Rosie Papeterie Wall Spirit Soft Heart dashboard. It is so pretty. It's one of my favorite ones. So here are the tabs at the top, and I have year, overview, and priorities. And let me get to priorities real quick so you can see that. There's priorities. And then on the side I have notes and lists. And that is for all the dividers are from Cloth and Paper. Down here, I have the end of the month routines and tracker, as well as month. This is a crystal clear credit card holder, and I'm missing one of my Cloth and Paper sticky tabs, but I have my other ones from Casa Vici, and also another task card here. It's for the office, and behind it is a stencil also from Casa Vici. I am a Tomoe River fanatic. I really love their paper so much that I have ordered a 5, a 4, and personal, and I ordered some blank paper from Sterling Ink as well. And this is just beautiful. This is from Infinite Lotus. This is the yearly bundle, I believe it's called. And I'll link all of my stuff in the description box, and I'll also create a blog post with all the information plus pictures. And look at this. These are Cloth and Paper sticky, I guess they're called circular stickers. And this is so nice. This is the very nice paper. And let me try to finagle this. Again, I apologize for my nails. It's such smooth paper. And yes, it gets a little wrinkly, but if you can get past that, then that's going to be, something to really, be thankful for, because this paper is so nice. And I really enjoy the feel, how to write on it. Hobonichi really kind of honed in on that. I just love this. So it was hard because my printer's old to print, but we made it through, and I cut most of them, and then some of them, once I got the A5 paper, it worked better, and I was able to punch it and just get it going. So I'm really excited about this paper. It's so nice and smooth. What I really love about this yearly is that it has all the months with lines, and then it also has like the quarters. So you'll go through all the quarters, and then you have your goals as well here, and then you have the quarters in general, like a summary. And then if you want more detail, you have it over here. I really enjoy reflecting on each quarter, accomplishments, improvements, notes, and like I said, it does each and every quarter. The next section is my monthly section, and these inserts are from Rosie Papeterie, and I like the 1 month situation. 2 months is too much for me, but 1 month keeps it concise and keeps it going. This section is called the end of the month section, and it's a monthly review inserts from Infinite Lotus. It talks about how this month went, accomplishments, things I'm grateful for, what I learned, best memories, and improvements. So this is a really great way to kind of look back and reflect on your month and make sure that you are meeting your expectations, make improvements, and be flexible with yourself and give yourself kindness for the month. And I really enjoy reflecting. I enjoyed using these inserts quite a bit, honestly, just because it really made me see, okay, it wasn't that bad. I made it through and I was strong. My next section, again from Infinite Lotus, is called Routines. And it has every routine that you need except for daily. So it has annual routines, and all the tabbies are from, and the page pins over here are from cloth and paper. So it has annual routines, semi-annual routines, and quarterly routines. I'm really excited to try this out, and that's why I use the tabs, because that way I can move things around. I can add more and not worry about, and I can reuse my inserts again. So this is really, really cool. I'm not really going to, I don't know if I'm going to use the tracker portion of this, of the quarterly routines, but I think it's just really nice and a really great way to review your whole year. Seasonal routines, you got the spring, plants, foods. All of these tabbies are from cloth and paper, and I use the Uni Pen 3 or 2 to write on them. And I'm just really excited about this because it kind of keeps in perspective what you want to do each season. Like it's fall, like cozy foods, more time outside, create. Every season is a time for creation, so I kind of put that on every single one of them. And then here's summer, fresh foods, early and late time outside. If you live in Texas, that's the way to do it. These are just great to see the whole year. Kind of, you can adjust as you go along or put more, and just kind of reminds you that, hey, there's lots of things you can do any time of the year. So I'm really excited about these inserts as well. The monthly routines are accompanied by a tracker, which I will not be using, but I have to keep it because the weekly is behind it. Again, these I believe are cloth and paper sticky tabs, and these are just monthly routines to clean up my backpack, my purse, pay my bills, obviously, self-care, dates, declutter, plan, all those good things that we need to live our lives. The last section within the routines bundle is the weekly routines. And again, there's another tracker here, which I will not be using, but I really like the way they did, you have your little space here. And again, I use tabs to write everything down. And I'm missing one. I'm missing date with my husband. I need to add that in. But that's something to, these are helpful to just remind yourself of the weekly things that you love to do or kind of have to do to kind of keep it all going and keep it flowing. So I enjoy these so much just for that reason. It kind of keeps me in order. And I know I keep saying that, but it really does kind of put everything in perspective. So the last 2 pages, actually I have 3 pages left. One of them is daily routine, and honestly, I'm working on this still because you have to have flexibility with your daily routine, especially if you have illnesses or whatever that might impede on doing every single thing every day. So keep it mindful, keep it slow and steady, and you'll get there. For me, it's just these are things I like to do and or need to do and things like that, and I just got to be very intentional when I do them because it can be hard sometimes for me. And all I have to do is remind myself that it's going to be okay and I can make it. Now, This one right here, the skincare routine, is from Cloth and Paper. I don't use it to track, but I do like to, write down what I'm doing each week. And some weeks are better than others, but I think it's a helpful reminder again of what I can do for myself physically, emotionally, socially, etc. So I'm really excited about, again, this section. The last insert in the routine section is going to be this weekly wellness, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think it's a lot to write down and track, but I'm just going to keep it here just in case I get inspired to use it. It has beauty care, gratitude, what did I learn today, how can I improve. And then it has on the back over here, meal plan, health and fitness, inspiration, and habits. I'm going to show you how I actually habit track in a second. It's a little different, and I'm really excited about it. It's different for me. It might not be different for you, but I'm really excited about it. Here's my overview dashboard with all my tabbies from Cloth and Paper. As you can see, some of them have moved. Some of these, they stick very well. If not, I use a glue dot and I put it in the back of it and refill as needed. These are very helpful for when I'm on the go and I need a sticky tab. Here is how I track. So I'm going to have to go back and track this week, but I am super excited how this is working out for me. I just put if it's good, not good. X usually is not I didn't do it well or I didn't sleep well or something like that. And mindsets, like did I have a good mindset? Was I able to flip the negative thoughts, etc.? Food. Am I doing well on my journey? Kind of, sort of, actually. Moving. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I've had 2 weeks of like perfect move. Well, this week is going to be a perfect move, and then last week was a perfect move. So I'm really, really excited. Period. And then every month I have different ones that I'm going to focus on because I want to make sure that I am kind of keeping it interesting and make sure that I apply different areas of my life, in a way that is productive for my health. And yeah, I'm going to take obviously all the ones in February and I'm going to continue to do them, but this is a little bit more focused on what I really, really need to do. And yeah, so I'm excited about this. This is from Hobonichi. I just cut it out, punched it, and boom, here we are. The ultimate tracker. And it is one of my favorite ways to track. I never thought I would like to track this way, but ooh, it works well. Anything with a little highlighter on it is a day off. And yeah, this is how I track my habits. Let's now get into the scheduling part, so the actual planner part. And this dashboard is from Cloth and Paper. And I've considered buying the Infinite Lotus ones, but I really enjoy using these Cloth and Paper ones as well. And I'm using, I believe, like a weekly with the dashboard situation. I need to go find the actual name. I'll put it in the description box. I enjoy using printable inserts because sometimes it takes forever to get the print ones in, and I'm like impatient. So I'm going to print them out and put them on the paper that I really love and call it a day. I think all of mine, no, actually all of mine except for the Cloth and Paper and then the Sterling ink ones are me printing them out. So I printed all these out on my Tomoe River paper, and I enjoy this dashboard. It's the beginning of the month, and I just kind of put things that I want to do, etc. Now, here's the thing. I messed up. That's okay. I almost printed this out again, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's going to be fine. You don't have to be so planet perfect all the time. So when I make a mistake, I have to remind myself that I'm not perfect, and that's okay. And so that's why whiteout exists. These inserts remind me of the Hobonichi stylized ones from Cloth and Paper. And personally, I just thrive in these and I just really like them. And I'm so glad I was able to find the dated ones because I don't like to date things because I usually date them wrong. So I wanted to find something like this, and I'm so glad Infinite Lotus had these because on this side I put all my tasks and everything like that. Anything with an X, it didn't happen. But OMG, I love this part over here because I can write my notes, I can write affirmations, and I can just write things that I need to do, want to do, etc. And then like over here, so unfortunately my niece was sick, so I couldn't do half of this stuff, but I am so excited for this new adventure. Like, I really missed using these inserts from cloth and paper, but they don't have them dated and they don't even sell them anymore. But Infinite Lotus has them in paper and in printable, so you can grab yours as well if you enjoy this type of planning. It's kind of horizontal, kind of has a graph. It's really easy to use. It's just really nice to sit down, reflect, open up to a week, and call it a day. At the end of each month, it has this graph paper, and I really like that. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And it also has this line paper, which again, I don't really know, probably just notes or whatever if I need them. But perfect, functional, just the way I like it. For my weeklies, I put in the whole year because the paper is so thin that you can do that, and it's just so nice. I'm still using the task delegation inserts from cloth and paper. I wish you had printables, and I would pay full price for them because they're very, very useful for me. And I'll have a video probably in March kind of detailing how I prioritize myself and my self-care and all that jazz. So here are the Sterling ink inserts. They're printed on Tomoe river paper. And the way I do this is I just list it out and categorize this. I will have another video about how I do all that soon. And the paper is so super smooth. Here I have more task delegation ones, and it's so smooth. Look how beautiful it is. And it's on that cream white paper. I don't think it's the cream, it's the white paper. And it is so pretty. And just like the regular Tomoe river paper that you know and love. In between the Sterling ink papers, I put a clear document insert here just to kind of keep them apart. And here are the graph paper ones. Beautiful. And look at the edges. Look at that gold. It's beautiful. Sterling ink really knocked it apart. I wish I would have been able to get the plain ones, but I'm so grateful that I got the graph ones and the line paper ones. So we're almost to the end. I have this pocket that I got from cloth and paper over here in the back. This planner came with this beautiful backing. I might have to take it out though because it is kind of full with all the paper in here, and I think it's kind of tugging. But for now, and it's kind of hard to turn, I'm not gonna lie, but it's really nice to kind of hold everything together. And I put my pin here, and over here on the back we have more reflections and digital declutter cards, and I love every single thing about this planner. The cover is beautiful, the inserts are functional, just the way I like it. And this is how I plan, and I hope that you got an idea from this. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe to this channel, like this video, like my blog, my posts, and you know, all that jazz. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a great day. Be safe. I am so honored and grateful to share this news with you. 2 pathways to self-care. Healing self-care plans, where I share my life, my coziness, my loving plans to myself and self-care. That will continue to be the same under the same handle on YouTube and Instagram. Videos, tips, just my general life. And Healing Self Studio, my baby. This is something that I've been working on for a very long time in different phases, and I'm ready to just really launch this into the world and share with you products to help you on your healing journey. Digital, that can be made into paper, that can work with any system, any type of planning, any type of layout. These products are here to help you with your self-care planning. I'll have workbooks, I'll have reflective tools, and I'm super excited for this journey. And Healing Self-Care Plans, the blog, will still be housed in Healing Self Studio, and I'm super excited. I am so grateful for this journey, and I'm grateful for the learning, and all of this is coming in March 2024. I cannot wait to share this with you. This is us. This is you and me. This is our path to self-care and healing, and I hope you join me. Thank you so much.